Ma Boyd said that today is one of the saddest day in the history of Dominica. Today, September 27, 2023 will be etched in the memory of every Dominican, when we will have the first president of Dominica that was decided by bedroom governance. Just because Molly de Donkey didn't want her sharing husband to have bootycall access to Twet Francine in the White House, she said she hopes to honey historian Dr. Andre and Gabu will record the history accurately and write that the first female and first Kalinago president was a bedroom forced last choice. The helper said not how Lil Willy Tony is his bedroom's last choice. Ma Boyd said interestingly a few years ago Twet Francine demanded the immediate removal of Sovaj Bidoe Katolic Sylvanie as PS in her ministry, because of Unpopular Sylvanie's all-round incompetent. She said that the following day Sovaj Sylvanie was no longer PS in Twet Francine's ministry, and today because Doorknob Mel demanded the removal of her konboss, Twet Francine is Labah president nominee. Sovaj Bidoe Katolic Sylvanie became Twet Francine last resort replacement. The helper said just how Hairy Ferny became Ian Rumglass last resort replacement in Possie de Graveyard, because Mayor Darkie Kerry's fingers have more glue than a Chinese store. Ma Boyd said that today Tomatay Skerrit will bask in his pompousity of bedroom castration, and boast that he gave Dominica its first female and Kalinago president. She said that the office of the Prime Minister and the office of the President is going make one juoboom, where Tomatay Skerrit will be trying to buy time to try to get into the office of President. The helper said that he hopes Dunce Mel ensures that her Rapicious Creature doesn't end up in the fook of the presidency. The chef said that things are falling apart all around Tomatay Skerrit and his Labah government. She said that recently Zanfan San Papa called an emergency meeting because things are extremely bad in the La Plaine and Grand Fawn constituencies. Happy Cassie and ungrateful Greta are not doing their work. The helper said Jick Petter Pepper is calling Happy Cassie and ungrateful Greta Finian. The chef said that ungrateful Greta doesn't know if she is going or coming, but she is calling the district development officer for the East, Pi John Helen lazy. She said that Greta walks lazy, Greta talks lazy, Greta acts lazy, but Greta is calling people lazy. The helper said Kanawi Kadi Chadi Bond, NWE. The chef said that Happy Cassie wants to go back to her medical practice, and has no time for the leaking, shocking, raw sewage backed up ghetto apartments in La Plaine, and the raw sewage from the Delasay's ghetto apartments following into the cemetery at Fintoma. She said that Happy Cassie cares nothing about the safety of the permanent temporary Bailey Bridge at Boyd'S and to Labah abandoned Delasay's to Petite Savane Road. The helper said that he wonders when last Tomatay Skerrit went to Frail to visit Ivor Stephenson. The assistant chef said that Labahrites are feeling the squeeze, and many of them continue to cheat their way out. She said that DEXIA field officers have no work because the farmers are not producing. So these typing field officers are going on EMO News and looking for funerals in farming communities to claim mileage using these dates. The helper said just how sticky fingers PS Savrin claimed meal allowances for meetings he attended that had snacks. The assistant chef said that things are so bad that the government got free fertilizers from Morocco. The fertilizers are on the Fond Coal port, but the Labah government has no money to clear the fertilizers from the port and to get them into the hands of our hardworking farmers. The helper said that the fertilizers will end up in the hands of Labah shopkeepers and bus drivers, who will then sell them to genuine farmers. Just how Unpopular Sylvanie was giving state ration to only Labahrites. Ma Boyd said that she wants to know who beat Ammon de voice Akakausen, because he is now mooing about how hungry Labah has him.